Welcome to a special brand new mini-series of the Legally Speaking podcast, Legally on the Move, Mercedes World, powered by Clio, the engine driving the future of legal tech and innovation. I'm your host, Rob Hanna, and in this three-part mini-series, we're coming to you live from Mercedes Benz World for Drive to Thrive, the future for mid-sized law firms. Mid-sized firms are the powerhouse of the legal industry, but with rising client demands, fast-moving tech, and fierce competition, how can they stay ahead? We've lined up an incredible cast of legal leaders, innovators, and special guests, including rally champion Penny Mallory, all tackling one big question. How can mid-sized firms drive real innovation and sustainable growth? Across this series, we'll dive into breaking tech barriers, building change-ready cultures, and creating future-proof strategies, all with a little adrenaline on the side. So buckle up, folks. It's time to drive to thrive right here, right now in Mercedes Benz World. Welcome to the Legally Speaking podcast, recording live here at Mercedes Benz World. And I'm joined by name, title, and organisation.
Natalie O'Keeffe. I am the Director of Sales for EMEA at Clio.
You absolutely are. And what an incredible event Clio have put on. Tell us, for folks who haven't been here, what we're doing today.
So today we hosted an intimate event for mid-sized law firms, and the theme of the event was really called Drive to Thrive. Here at Mercedes World, what better place to talk about Drive to Thrive? And the theme of the event was really all around how mid-sized law firms can thrive in change, not just survive and react to it.
Yeah, and we're just hearing, MGs go past us as we do casually, performance vehicles. Look, we've had the pleasure of partnering with Clio for a number of years now. We've been around the world to your Clio cons, Austin, Nashville, looking forward to Boston. Everything just continues to get better year after year, month after month. Just talk us through the mindset when it comes to putting on experiences like this for the legal community and your kind of thought process from the Clio perspective.
I think Clio is really immersed in the legal industry, and Clio really recognises the pressures that are on law firms, lawyers, partners, and all the teams within law firms. And so really purposes of events like this are to get them completely out of the mindset of their day to day and start really thinking differently about the future. And I think that's what we really heard from everybody who was here today, whether they're a partner, whether they're a law firm, whether they're working with Clio now or they're thinking about it in the future. They were like, this is just such a great setting to think completely differently, and their brain is buzzing with ideas.
Yeah, and again, something else that I admire about Clio is this quality of the speakers that you find. I've had the pleasure of hearing Mel Robbins on stage, James Clear last year in Austin. But tell us about the keynote speaker this morning, because they were fantastic.
Do you mean me? Absolutely not. I do not mean me. Our keynote speaker today was Penny Mallory. She is an exceptionally accomplished rally driver, and among many, many other accomplishments that she shared with us today, and a mental toughness coach. And her talk was so inspiring, really helping us think about not just what we're trying to achieve through skills and talent, but what our why and our purpose is behind that. I know everybody took something away from it, and I personally did as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I guess looking forwards then in terms of future events that Clio is going to be putting on, can you give us a bit more of a flavour of what to expect? Because it's been a huge year. We were at BAFTA earlier, now here. What next?
Well, we obviously have a roadmap of really, really exciting events ahead. We'll continue to do more events like this for law firms and more intimate events. But the big events that we're working towards now, we obviously have Legal Geek coming up in the middle of October. And that's a real flagship event that we are really excited to be part of. And we also have our big event over in America, which is ClioCon. And so that is something that globally as a company, we're all really gearing towards. So those are two really, really big events that we're really excited about.
Yeah, and onto product. I mean, Clio has been innovating very, very hard. And it's been a huge year, obviously, with the Sharedo acquisition, and then most recently with VLEX. Today you talked about Clio Draft, you talked about Clio Duo. Just talk us through a little bit about the Clio product suite and why that's so beneficial to particularly mid-sized law firms.
Yeah, I think what Clio's really passionate about and what I spoke about today when I spoke to some of these firms is we don't think the firms need more tools. They need smarter systems, right? And we're really trying to build the operating system of the future for law firms. And so every product that we bring out, we're trying to be very, very intentional about how that integrates with the firm's day-to-day operations. So things like Duo, how that overlays with the existing case management software that you have in place and how that helps you work smarter. Draft, how that really, really helps you build forms and how it helps you automate your forms. And of course, the definitive agreement that to acquire VLEX and how that will help firms down the line as well.
Absolutely. And it's super exciting times. Every year I get more and more inspired and energized by Clio, delivering on the mission to transform the legal experience for all. What's been a highlight for you then here at Mercedes Benz World? Give us your highlight.
I think for me, it's actually just watching firms connect. So watching so many different firms from different backgrounds connect and share ideas. Even, we'll talk about an idea in the session, and then you'll see two firms connect offline after to share ideas and best practices. It's just so inspiring to bring these people together when they're so busy to share ideas.
Yeah, and Clio does a tremendous job of that. And today has been tremendous. We've managed to record in the sunshine, believe it or not, in September. If people want to know more about yourself or indeed Clio, where can they go to find out more?
They can go to clio.com/UK.
There we go. This leaves me to say thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. But from all of us here at the Legally Speaking podcast, recording live at Mercedes Benz World, over and out. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. If you like the content here, why not check out our world-leading content and collaboration hub, the Legally Speaking Club, over on Discord. Go to our website, www.legallyspeakingpodcast.com, for the link to join our community there. Over and out.